Hello guys, in today's video illustrates the cost of a retaining wall in case you are living on the hill, waterlogged area or unsafe location. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna tell you the costs and overall expenses of my retaining wall. Okay, due to the nature of the place and the nature of the land, I was facing a lot of issues in which if I should have made with blocks, it wouldn't be safe and can cause harm in the near future. So I decided to make it once and for all, because by the estimate of the block side that I received, it was even very expensive because of the height that I wanted it to be. So after comparing the two estimates, I decided to go for the retaining wall, even though it was way cost and expensive than the block side. But one major challenge that we faced during the retaining wall was that due to the nature of the land, there were too much of stones on the land. Okay, so when they were digging the foundation for the retaining wall, we didn't get a straight line, and that was our main challenge that we faced. Not just that, but there were also not enough space for the carpenter to create the platform. You know what I mean? So before we started the whole thing, we need to dig the whole area, which is the bushy area. We need to dig it. So I firstly search for guys who do the bush digging. Yes, so the actual cost of the bush digging alone cost me 2,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, they charge based on contracts. Their first price was 4,000 Ghana cedis, but I negotiated with them and we ended up concluding on 2,000 Ghana cedis. Guys, to be honest with you, it wasn't an easy job. One mistake that the guys did was during the time starting the digging, the first day that it came, they supposed to work and they stopped working to watch a football match. So the times of the days that they are going to use to finish the digging, it actually didn't happen, because normally the guy told me they're going to use like 3 days to kill the job. They came on Sunday, which is the first day, and did nothing, absolutely nothing. So always make sure you are working with the right artisans and keep an eye on them. You know, sometimes it can be disturbing because you may be expecting your job on time and there will be this slight delay by the artisans. Also, you're hardware because also you might be open. So when there's a slight delay, it really affects the project. Yes, I'm not talking about like you being in a rush, but you have to work with a serious artisans. You understand? And it speeds up your progress, like your project progress. Okay, and you know, it was my first time working with them. The plumber actually gave them to me, so it was my first time working with them. They are very hard working, by the way, but just that the place were much of stones and they were finding it difficult to clear the bush. Yeah, that was one major challenge that they were facing. So before we jump into the process of the retaining wall, there are some few things that you should consider before putting up a retaining wall. One is to check whether your area is a waterlogged area. Second is to check whether you're on the hillside. What I mean by the hillside is place of much of stones, because putting up broad structure wall is different from a retaining wall. The retaining wall are made of slabs, iron rods, but the block are only built with blocks, so there's a vast difference between the two. So before putting up a retaining wall, consider the two. In case you are not building on a hill or waterlogged area, then you don't need a retaining wall, because the cost of a retaining wall is crazy. Depending on your land size, you can go mad, to be honest with you. So based on my site was the reason why I chose the retaining wall. So let me clear this before the video ends. This retaining wall was not only built by myself. I did it with a church because I share wall with them. So actually they were the one doing it, but they told me after everything they will bring me my share to pay. So if you're not getting much of the videos, I'm really sorry. I wasn't the one who was fully doing it. You know, if it's my personal project, I will give you full details of every aspect of the video. Yeah, so we have to clear all those sand or say a cleaning hands with free compound or not it me gate, as I say. Yeah, so this was the foundation for the retaining wall. Okay, this was the foundation, and looking at the foundation, you can see the stones were in the line. Yeah, the foundation line. There were stones in there. Here now, you can't mean to stone. How can you remove this stone? Because time I'm clear bush now, hey, stones are here. There were too much of stones in the ground, so it wasn't easy. Yeah, so taking the foundation for the retaining wall wasn't easy to at all because the land were mainly of stones. About 2 feet deep, you meet a stone and all of that. So we find a way to, do it well. You understand? So the first, sorry guys, I didn't get all of the videos for you. Okay, yeah. But firstly, before we did the foundation, they did a long beam for the foundation with the mat. Aside the mat, they did a beam too. Okay, yes. Sorry, I didn't get that for you. So they did the beam and the mat. Yeah. Omo beam ema mat. Omo mat ema we ni a pillar ni beam. Was here and then omo hwe we ni gum. So this is how they started with the retaining wall. Okay, each pillar consists of 6 bars. Yeah. So the pillars were I think 10 or something like that. Yeah. So the only issue was the straightness of the retaining wall. But aside that, the materials and how we build the retaining wall is very, very strong. Yes, because the retaining wall alone cost 31,000 Ghana cedis. I lost the overall receipt. Yeah, we printed it out because it was between me and the church who paid for it. So they gave me the what do you call it, the total cost of everything, and they gave me my part to pay. You understand? So it was between me and the church. Yes, I wasn't the only person who did that. Yeah, let me clear that. We split it. They gave me my share. They divided it into 3. So they gave me 1 to pay. So I paid 10,000 for the wall. And then guys, I was really happy because the wall budget was crazy for me. And all of a sudden, one of the church elder came to me and said that looking at where their manhole is, which is the place that the iron rod is placed on, looking at where their manhole is, whenever it rains, it's digging a hole beneath the septic tank. So they want us to do the retaining wall. So they came and see me and I say, oh yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I would love us to do it, but I don't really have money. So for now I can give them 4,000 to add up to what they have, and later on when they are done with everything, then they can give me maybe the balance that I should pay in addition. So after everything, they called me to the church. They sat down with me and we all talked, and they told me this is the overall cost. It cost 31,000, but they can't let me pay half of it because they know that my project is also in process. And once I'm not done with my project, I might not be ready for the retaining wall, but they have already helped to do it, so I should pay 1/3 of it. And I say, oh, okay. Then I'm cool with it. Yeah, so I paid 10,000 Ghana cedis for the retaining wall. Even though due to the nature of the place, I bet you guys, you now you see how the place is. The back is not empty. You don't understand. So like if you say you want a straightness, it will be very hard. It will be very, because how the boards will be placed in straightness won't even work, and even how the foundation is also not straight now, it will be very hard. Yeah, so that's how we came by doing the retaining wall. Yeah, so anyways, thank you for watching.